it's me Gixie, and welcome back to Tanzia. And I say welcome back because I played Tanzia before its release, and I really enjoyed the game, but they have came out full release and they've added a lot of stuff, and so we're going to play Tanzia again. Now, I was trying not to make my videos longer. I've been trying to make my videos shorter than I had in the past, but this video, like my first video of 7 Days to Die, is going to be a little bit longer, and that's because um, I'm going to start a new game, and instead of, um, I was going to skip the introduction of, and I don't know why I have caps on, I was going to skip the introduction, but you really need to see the introduction, the backstory of your character to understand what is going on. And so I'm going to go ahead and play the introduction for the game. So it's going to take just a few minutes to play the introduction. So we're going to go ahead and play it, and I'm not going to be talking to it, so I will see you after the introduction.
In the cradle of the New World, the island of Tanzia is home to a new and great race called the Akazi. The Akazi had little interest in technology and material wealth. They pursued wisdom above all else. With the Akazi, arcanity, alchemy, and endless possibility would flourish. Because of their unique values, other races often regarded them as primitive and mistook them for weak. A critical mistake. Life was good on Tanzia, until one day, a terrible evil known as the Skeleton King came to claim the island. The greatest Akazi warriors confronted the Skeleton King and his undead armies, and one by one, the Akazi fell. This terrible evil fought with an advantage, a unique knowledge of something born of this new world. This enemy fought with arcanity. The new world was young, and few understood the mysteries of arcanity. But one Akazi had already attained a mastery greater than any other, and the Skeleton King soon met his match. The Skeleton King was furious. This small, frail creature had undone decades of preparation with a single blow. The Skeleton King retreated, and the Akazi did not pursue. Tanzia was safe once again. The Akazi continued to flourish, and the Great One continued to pioneer alchemy and arcanity. Creatures of all races came from all over the world seeking his mentorship, and he taught any who would learn from him. Until one day, something more pressing demanded his attention. The Great One was blessed with many children and many grandchildren whom he loved dearly. But this one was very special. This one would be the center of his world for many years. As the child grew, he showed great aptitude for arcanity. No grandparent ever felt more love or pride for a child than the Great One did for his young grandson. But he knew that their precious time together would be short. The Skeleton King was already plotting a terrible revenge against his new foe. He would end the Great One's bloodline. The Skeleton King used the darkest of arcanity to summon an evil and tortured creature from another dimension and enslave it to his will. The creature, a shade, was the perfect assassin. It passed through solid objects at will, traveled nearly unseen in the shadows, and had a deadly touch. The Skeleton King watched from afar in glee as the shade passed through the young child and stopped his heart. With a single word, the Great One obliterated the shade into a million dark splinters that dissipated in the light. But the damage was already done. As the Great One fell to his knees, weeping over the body of his young grandson, the Skeleton King was very, very pleased. But the Skeleton King had once again underestimated his Akazi foe, and when the Great One sensed that the Skeleton King was no longer watching, the illusion was lifted, and the child was smiling once again. The Great One, though, was very sad, for he knew that events had been set into motion which would end their happy time together, and he would not see his beloved grandson again for a very long time. He sent the child to live in seclusion on Volcano Island with a most caring and trusted friend, Abenaki, far away from the peering eyes of the Skeleton King. The Great One, believing his presence was a danger to the village, also left, and he never returned. Decades passed. In the village, whispers of his sudden disappearance so long ago turned into speculation of his certain demise. The Skeleton King, believing that victory finally lay within his grasp, would again descend on Tanzia to claim his prize. And this time, no one can stop him.
All right, so this is where we come in. Okay, so the game has movement based upon what you picked, and so we're going to go and talk to Abernathy, and we can save the game. Have a journal button. All the buttons appear when you go here. We're now going to go in, and you can change the settings if you want to. The only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to lower all the sounds, and then I'm going to set my timer now. And then we are going to come here and click on Abernathy, and he is going to tell us, "Good morning, Gixie. You are up early. Is it some special occasion? My old memory isn't what it used to be." And I'm not going to say haha because it doesn't sound right. Me saying it. I'm kidding. I promise we can start your combat training today, and I know you're anxious, so let's get started. There are 3 disciplines a shaman must master for combat: arcanity, alchemy, and hitting people with sticks. Hitting people with sticks is the most basic, so let's get that out of the way first. I don't know much about it myself, to be honest, but I think learning to swing a stick shouldn't take more than a minute or 2. Ask Windermere to help you. She always liked you, and she's one of the best warriors on the island. Tell her you have my permission. Return to me when you're finished. Alright, now, Windermere. Now, the quest is here, introduction for Gear Up. This quest has changed. The journal lists all active quests. Click on the quest, select it, and show more information about it. Alright, this is a little map. I never really used the map much, but it tells you you're here, there's the totem, and you go here. Now, Windermere was in it before, you didn't talk to her. If you get close to the totem, it'll tell you that the totems help you. They replenish your health and mana while not in combat. That is very important to remember. And it's also a save point, so you can run up to them and, you can save. I always saved as my name. But before it didn't ask that, it just saved. So that's changed too. But Windermere was always up here. And so now we actually can talk to her. So Abernathy sent you to me to train for combat. The irony. Did you tell him I've already been training you when he's not watching? You better not, or he'll probably turn us both into frogs or something. Just remember what I've taught you and you'll be fine. The most important thing about melee is don't melee. You're a shaman. Focus on your spells. If you're swinging a stick, you'd better be desperate. If you have to use your staff, though, remember to try and land combos and practice your running jump shot. Swinging on the jump adds power to your strike and you're good at it. It's your best move, I'd say. Since Abernathy's okay with it now, I guess you don't have to hide when you're practicing anymore. Here, I want you to have my old practice staff. I really love the staff. Kane made it for me when I was about your age. It's really well balanced and I guess I don't need it anymore. I just keep it for the memories, but I want you to have it, Gixie. Okay, so we equip the staff. So, while you're here, maybe you want to land a few hits on the old training dummies. Okay, select a training dummy in the target area. Great, break in that new staff. So, alright, so there's dummies. Now, you can either left click it, or here, or you can just use the number keys. I use the number keys. So we're going to go up to it, and then we're going to hit it. Now we want to land a critical jump shot on the training dummy. So we're going to spacebar to jump and hit. And it's completed. So now we're going to go back down to Abernathy. And did Windermere teach you anything useful? Melee combat may not seem as elegant as Arcanity, but in dire situations, your skill with the staff could save your life. Let's move on to Arcanity now. Arcanity has always come naturally to you, just like your grandfather. Combat Arcanity is a little different than most of the things you've studied so far, though, and there's a whole new world of it for you to learn. Go to the trainer and learn Ice Shard. It's perfect for a beginner, and he's expecting you. Alright, so he's right here. Like I said, you can open it up. I'm not going to open it up every time because I know where these guys are, but you can open it up and it'll show you on the map. Hello, Gixie. Abernathy says I'm to teach you your first real combat spell today. To celebrate, I'm going to teach you Ice Shard free of charge. I've seen how talented you are with Arcanity. Combat Arcanity is a bit different, but I think you'll pick it up quickly. Don't forget to visit the alchemist across from me to stock up on potions. Alright, so we're going to buy Ice Shard. Alright, while you're here, why not hit the practice range for a bit? Alright, select a training target in the training area. Alright, have fun. And it automatically saves on certain points, so we are going to now go to our spellbook and we're going to equip it. And then we are going to lock onto the target by holding the target lock button. The target lock button is the left shift key, and we have locked onto it. And then we are going to hit number 2, and we've completed it. And you feel dizzy. Click on that.
Can you hear me, little one?
Once upon a time, there lived a young hero, a great hero. Arcanity Humanity came to him as easily as the wind. Like you, little one.
Remember.
Okay. You blacked out. You aren't sure how much time has passed. Alright, I don't know why it said to go here because I don't know if we get... don't think we get potions. Let's talk. Are you looking for small spell upgrades? Have you visited the trainer across the way? Alright. See, we don't have any money, so we can't buy anything. Good luck out there, Gixie. Alright. So. That was extremely fast. I hope you aren't rushing things. Let me give you 2 important tips about combat. Listen well. First, don't rush into combat. Think strategy. Think about the many tools at your disposal and how to combine them effectively. Second, always make sure you're using the best tools available to you. That practice staff that Windermere gave you, for example, is a very fine staff for a beginner, but find something stronger as soon as you can. The same is true for your spells and anything else you bring into battle with you. Now I have a challenge for you. If you remember those tips, this will be an easy challenge. If not, it will be impossible. Take down 10 Akiri birds in 10 seconds. Oh, and bring me the feathers. I have some maintenance work to do on the totems, and Akiri feathers are a key reagent. I need. It's okay if they're a bit charred. Okay, now that's the last part what he said is very important. Alright, let's go down and we are going to okay, the top of the left screen shows your status. The red bar shows your health, the green bar shows your XP. Keep an eye on your health and mana when you're in combat. Okay, most monsters will help their friends and should pull them away from spawns so they don't draw attention from other monsters. Alright, well, I was doing that before it started showing tips, so you don't want to hunt these birds if they're close to other birds. Alright, let's get this one, because he's not near anything. Okay, the village totem is replenishing your health and mana now that you're out of combat. The icon under your portrait shows the totem's reagent effect applied to you. Okay. See, we know that the totem, we're close enough to the totem. So, let's get this one. Okay. The other ones are close to us. And let's get him. Oh. What you up to, Gixie? At the moment, getting hit by a bird. Because we're not clicked on the bird. Let's click on the bird. There we go. Okay. Now they'll stay as long. We don't have to worry about it. And the other birds won't attack us. So, as long as we don't click on them, we can come back and get these. Now, we're not going to finish the quest right now, but we can get some other stuff. So, alright, we're feeling dizzy.
Arcanity came easily to the young hero, and he mastered Ice Shard quickly. To overcome the challenges ahead, though, he needed more firepower.
Alright, let's see, make sure. Let's look at our equipment. And you see that we have 10 gold. So we can go back to the guy up here, our trainer. We can jump up the hill. Oh, and we passed him. Oh, we really passed him. Excuse me. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, let's go to him. And we want to buy Fireball. And then we are gonna come back when you're ready to learn more, and be sure to bring more gold next time. So what we're going to do is go to our spell book, put gold in here, or put the fireball in here. Now, we are going to come over here. Alright, let them get away from us, because it usually kills, or used to kill about 4 of them, so... Alright, let's get these first. Get that. That. And did we get all of them? Nope. Rats, we only got 8 of them. We needed 2 more. So we'll let them start again, and we'll try it again. Because these are the 2 biggest. If we can get 5 of them here and 5 of them around here, we can get them. We just need them all to be around there. Okay, then da 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 da. Oh, really? Only needed 1 more. You just bite. But we're getting a lot of feathers. Which you're always going to need the feathers. Not just for the totem quest that you're doing for him. You're going to need them. Yeah, we're not going to hit it this time. You're going to need them for a lot of things. Use the feathers to make. Go ahead and let everything respawn. Try not to accidentally click on anything like that. The bad thing about this over here is this one's kind of by itself. These 2 are at least closer together. And they usually have more spawning near them. Or we kind of could just hit one. Just kind of not run out of health and just... Really? Oh, yeah, because I took and hit it. Never had so much trouble with this quest before. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it now. No, it's moving over here now. Wow, I thought we were going to get a little bit further along than this, but we are not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's 3 over here. Alright, ready? 5. Really? I've just given up on this. We got the feathers, we just ain't got it under 10 seconds. Oh my god. Oh. Really? 9? I keep getting 1 less than I'm supposed to. I just want to scream. This is how not to do this. Alright. Really? God, don't. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Alright, I am sorry that that took so long. Wow. That is the longest it has ever taken me to do that frickin' quest. And that quest was in the beta, and it just, I don't remember it taking that long. Also, you learned Fireball and figured out my challenge. Well done. Without the right knowledge and equipment, the challenge can seem impossible. Always remember that. And you brought me some of the feathers. These will do nicely. So finally, the third key to combat, alchemy. Alchemy can help you heal wounds during combat, do more damage, or can even avoid combat altogether. I'm sending you on an important but dangerous mission near the crossroads. So first, you're going to learn the shaman's oldest trick. You're going to learn the secret of running really fast. Go and learn to prepare a speed potion and from start to finish without help. Return to me with the completed potion. Alright, since it took me forever to learn to get that down, and like I said, I don't know why, we are going to learn the speed potion and go to the crossroads in the next episode. I'm really sorry about that. Again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Uh, And I hope you will come back for more Tanzia. This is really such a really cool game, and I really enjoy playing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it and see me struggle. Um, and as always, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. Please be kind. Um, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Again, my name is It's Me Gixie, and until next time, happy gaming.